what's going on? I'm here with the LA Giants, this Uncle Hen, sitting down with my nephews, LA Giant. I got the LA Giants. I got Joy Westside
Yeah,
and Deuce Mack.
Man, what's
What's
right.
happening,
going
man?
on
What's
with y'all,
happening?
man?
Man, life is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? We just taking it one day at a time. No complaints.
Chilling,
Yeah, it don't
going for
change
it.
nothing anyway, making no complaints. What I wanted to do was start it off with the history. Uh, I know you guys, I know you guys, but I need everybody else out there listening to truly understand who you are, who you guys are officially. The LA Giants, as far as your history in music, your lineage in music, really, how did it all
Right.
start for you guys and where you based out of?
Right.
Okay. Well, we based out of South Central Los Angeles. And as far as our lineage go, what inspired us and influenced us to start in this music is our father. Our father is Player Ham, which is a part of the Penthouse Players Clique, which was signed to Ruthless. For those, the infamous Ruthless Records with Easy E. So that's pretty much inspired
Dope.
us to, dabble in this music thing, man. It was kind of like it was a part of our life before we even knew it was. So we looked up to our father, from the way he talked to the way he dressed, what I'm saying, the way he treated his homies, the way he treated his family. So whatever he did, we just followed him. And music was one of them. So we just studied and, you know, LA Giants. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's beautiful. And then also, uh, y'all are really two brothers, right? So a lot of people may think, dudes say that all the time, especially from that's my bro,
Right.
we bros. But in real life, you guys are brothers.
Yeah, nah, same mama, same daddy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now that's gangster. Yeah,
yeah.
so understanding, you guys' lineage, how did growing up in such a musical rich environment influence your passion for hip hop?
I just man, I just look at it like it was like something that we just did it. Like it didn't even like we didn't even try. You know what I mean? Like we just like you running around the house and it's instrumentals playing all day. So of course it's like kind of different. Like damn, like it's the same beat all over and over and over. And I think that right there, with that happening, and then with pops and them rapping and front yard rapping and shit, man, like bro, we just start rapping, bro. Like I don't even think he never even like tried to force us to do it or nothing. Like asked us to rap or nothing like that, bro. It's just man, it was just second nature, bro. It was regular to us. Like we thought everybody was doing the same shit. Like we thought it was regular. We didn't know it was different until we start getting serious with it and we realized that damn, this shit really different. Like, you know what I mean? But for the most part, bro, it just happened.
Yeah, we was around it, man. Like I
Like we didn't
said,
have no choice. Like,
yeah, it just became who we are. We couldn't run away from it. It was a time when I didn't really want to do it because I was just a kid, you know what I'm saying? So you want to be shit that, like, what you want to be when you grow up? Niggas be like fireman, police officer, wrestler, niggas was into wrestling and shit,
Right.
Monday Night Raw, shit like that. But, but since we was young, we always kind of like, bro, like, we got like a tape where bro was like rapping at like 4 years old and beatboxing. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
since it was kind of like just instilled in us, and then me just being always kind of like the shyer one, like bro was always kind of more like out there, not really, brave and just he matured like early. You know what I'm saying? Like bro didn't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we out here, we out here. And I used to be a little more reserved, but I used to watch bro, you know what I'm saying? Because I always looked up to my brother as well. So eventually, man, I just started studying and getting better, writing raps or reading other people's lyrics and trying to formulate my own ideas out of their shit. And then eventually just start writing my own. And when I finally bust something for Pops later in the game, when I had a talent show, he missed it and he wanted to hear my verse. And when I rapped it, that's when one of his homies was like, shit, nigga, this nigga might be harder than you, Ham. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, so a question that,
yeah.
that that's kind of dope, right? Because my next question would be in regards to learning to write and who were some of the other artists that may have been coming through the house, some of the other producers that kind of
Oh,
can influence you guys? Because I know that played a major role too. Unlike somebody else listening to beats, they wouldn't really get how to write, how to formulate a song. Like, when did that happen for you guys, and what were some of those other influence that may have been around the house at that time?
oh man.
Definitely was Pops, Quick.
Quick, of course.
Quick was producing. Pops was
DJ Battle Cat,
Cat.
you know, Black Tovin, Jelly Roll,
Yeah.
Rough
Yeah,
Dog.
some of them is my bros and some of them is my nephews, like y'all,
Yeah.
Black
What was Rough
Tove and
Dog in
Jelly
them
Roll,
called?
they all started with us as
Casino,
well.
because it was Rump.
Yeah,
Rump
you had
City.
Rump, you had Rough Dog, I don't know the other dude, you know, E-McAfee, man, there was a lot of
King
people,
Lou.
man. King Lou, rest in peace.
Yeah. King.
Like, we really used to look up to them. Beefy Loc from Long Beach. Like, these are people that, if like, we used to hear them rap and hear them on songs with Pops, and we was like fans of them as if they was big as Snoop. Like, we used to be like, oh, Rough over there, or King Lou and them over there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we hear them like on the Doggy's Angels, or not Doggy's Angels, but they had the loss of Smooth 7. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, Pops was fucking with all
Yeah,
them.
Pops was fucking with all of them early.
They was young niggas then too.
So
So
y'all
we,
got to see them actually structuring songs and
man,
writing
writing,
hooks and
freestyling, you know what I'm saying? And
Pops really, like, for me, probably for Joe too, but for me, Pops like is the one that got at me and told me like, fuck that freestyle shit. Like, nigga, that shit trash. Like, Pops had a biased way of looking at this shit, but he also, him saying the freestyling was trash was more like, if you can't write a song that'll stand the test of time, then you need to stop doing this shit. So all that freestyling shit, all that's cute, but can you put this pen to this paper and write some shit that means something with some substance that's gonna make people listen to it forever? And Pops was the one that really instilled the writing part in us. Even though it was notebooks full of raps all over the house, though.
All over the house.
You know what I mean? Like,
right. But he gave y'all some structure and a foundation.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
fuck all that. All right, that freestyle shit cute.
You can tell, like, yeah, like, if y'all gonna be my sons, y'all niggas ain't gonna be garbage.
Yeah.
Without saying it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all can't do this shit and be whack. Cause I'm gonna tell you, y'all whack.
Okay.
You
Now,
feel me?
what was the inspiration behind the name LA Giantz? I
Well-
know it was Young Giants at one point.
Man, us just basically just bringing it all together, you know what I'm saying, and represent, like, we like always been like pro LA. So we like, fuck it. We gon' and then we get I ain't gonna lie, a little bit of insecurity with, you know, growing up in age too. You know what I'm saying? But for
not for me.
Yeah, but for the, well, I used to think about that. I ain't gonna lie. I used to think about it.
None of that.
But what's crazy is it's something, we got some homies from Pomona and they used to call us the LA Giants, you know what I'm saying? Because we was from LA. So it was something we always dib and dabbed about it. Then we be like, fuck it, we team LA. Nigga, this is who we represent, this is who we play for. So we the LA Giants.
And it just make it more sense. For me, it make more sense because when you see us, when you see how we talk, you see how we walk, you see how we dress, you see how we move, it's LA shit. So if we call it the LA Giants, it'll kind of help people get a more clear understanding of what they looking at. You know what I mean? Instead of us being something and looking like some bullshit that we ain't even really with. You know what I mean? So it's more like,
yeah, I get that.
If you know I'm a South Central LA nigga, and when you see me dressed a certain way, when you see me, like I said, talking or moving a certain way, or you see what type of cars I'm into, or you see what type of bitches I don't want to fuck with, you know why? Because I'm an LA nigga. You know this LA. And you know, if you know about LA, you know this how we get down.
Yeah.
So it make more sense.
100%. It fits 100%.
Like,
you know
y'all
what I mean?
motherfuckers can understand who we are.
Yeah.
It ain't no question who the LA Giants is. If they walk in the room and you seen their name on the bill and they walked in and it was 1,000
you know
artists
it's
over there,
them.
you're gonna be able to look and see.
Yeah.
You know it's
They
them
were them
niggas. We
Giants
ain't
right
looking
there.
like Atlanta.
Yeah.
We ain't no holes in our jeans and thighs showing, knees out. Fuck all that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know this the LA niggas
Absolutely.
right there.
Now, how do you guys complement each other with your styles and creating music? How do you feel you guys complement each other?
Shit, man, being brothers, man, it just come natural. You know what I'm saying? We kind of, our vocal tones is damn near the same. You know what I'm saying? We kind of share some of the same thoughts, even though we still have our individuality. And
Right.
so it's just sometimes you don't even know who is who on the song. Sometimes they think we are daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll think it's Pops on the song and he only be on the song. So that's kind of like what it is. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like we grew up together our whole life. So we experienced a lot of the same things together. You know what I mean? So being that, it's kind of hard to not compliment each other.
And you get both sides. Like you're gonna get Joe, where he kind of, he got the way he look at the shit, and then you got me the way I look at it. You know what I mean? I might look at it from a more street element of the shit, a little more raw. But this nigga raw and look at it like that too, but he don't mind giving you the other side of it or being a little more intellectual with the shit or more conscious with it. And my shit might be a little more reckless. It's like we both got the reckless and the conscious shit, but mine might lean a little more to the reckless side. His lean a little more to the more conscious type of shit. But also he bring that, this nigga the same. We both the same. It's just a little bit of a step out different.
We share the same thoughts a lot of the times, but I might choose not to.
Yeah, I know. Well, y'all was raised by the same mom and dad, so y'all got that foundation.
Right.
And then y'all really grew up in the neighborhood in LA. So y'all kind of, your foundation is there. So you can see the balance. I could tell y'all apart, and most of the listeners, when they get a chance to really tune in and they vibe, they're gonna be able to tell the difference too. And to me, you guys are going to be mentioned, if not already, equal to any other duo that's ever been out there, especially something special coming out our West Coast.
Facts. Yeah. Yup.